say I'm going live? Great. Okay. Hello there. It's Elizabeth. Welcome to Crafty CreeAtions. Come on in, say hello. I'm just gonna see if I can pull up my live here for quick. As people come in, just say hello and so I'll know who's watching. Okay, oops. I'm just waiting to see if I'm on here quickly. So how are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining. My name's Elizabeth. Welcome to Crafty CreeAtions. Come on in. Come on in. All right. So I'm just getting set up here, pulling up the comments so I won't miss anything. Okay. All right. There we go. Hi, Sue. Welcome. How are you? Come on in. Happy Tuesday, you all. Come on in. Come on in. All right. So we'll just wait a couple more minutes just to see who pops on. Hello, hello. Welcome. Okay. All right. So today I'll be making Franklin flower. It's also called a ribbon flower, a Franklin flower on the large Unique in a Creek board. And with that, I'll be using the this petal. This petal is called the star flower petal. That's what I'll be putting on, as well as these ribbon. Okay, so these are the ribbon that I'll be putting on there. So I'll show you what I did with the ribbon, how I cut them. And the mesh is I don't know, this is a value mesh, so it's a cheap mesh. Hi Colleen, welcome, how are you? So that's the mesh. It's a value mesh. It has like a little, you know, glitter going in between. So we're using just 1.5 inch ribbon cut at 14 inches. So if you don't mind, if you think that somebody wants to see this, probably you can go ahead and invite them over. All right, so the sign. All right, here's the sign over here. This is the sign. It says thankful with the sunflowers. That'll be going in the middle. Okay. Yes. So that's the sign. This sign came from Personally Yours. That's plyreadsigns.com. I got that a while back. So I did put the cable mount in the back. I took off the white sticky part and I glued it down with Gorilla Glue and E6000 just to be on the safe side, and I put a pipe cleaner on it as well. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and put you guys down to my board and we'll get started. All right. Okay. Okay. So here's the board again. This is the large board from Unique in a Creek. And this is the petal. So I'll show you how I folded the petal. This is the star flower petal, it's called. So these mesh is cut at 10 by 10. So I'll put it down a little bit more. Hello, hello, welcome. So 10 by 10, curve side up, turn it into a diamond. Take this pointed edge and put it down like that. Most of the flowers are made this way. And I turn it sideways and I stretch it here, and I take this and then just fold it over. Okay. So again, take this, I fold it over, get that shape. All right, so I'm just gonna scrunch right where these are. I just go under it and I scrunch. And that's the star flower petal. Okay, so I'm just gonna pin that one. And this is how I measure when I cut my flowers here. So I just put them over like that, just to, so it will be the same size. Okay, so I will be making more throughout the live. Hi, Kara, how are you? Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining. All right, again, let's do this petal. Okay, so curve side up. Take this and put it down, right? And I always turn mine sideways, so it's easier for me. And I take this and I fold it towards the middle, right? And I take this again and I fold it, just overlapping a little bit. So just this way I can get that pointed look up here. And I scrunch right underneath these. I scrunch right under there. And I put a clothespin in it. And I measure it like that. And then I cut this end off. Okay, so let's show you how I did the ribbon. With the Franklin flower, what I'll be doing is I'll be putting in this with the flat side down. This is the folded side up, right? This is the folded side and this is the flat side. So I'll be putting the petal in like this, in with a ribbon. Again, these are 1.5 inch ribbon cut at 14 inches. So I'll be doing that throughout using these. So the difference when I cut the ribbon is usually when you cut your ribbon, you ducktail it, but this time I didn't, because with the Franklin flower, you cut your ribbon. I folded it up like that, right? This is how I cut it, just to be, you know, just trying to be perfect. But so I'm just gonna cut from here and up, here and up, like that. Okay, that's how I cut the ribbon, so you can get that shape of that pointed shape. That's how I did all the ribbon. And then I fold them up like that and scrunch them in the middle, and I flip them and I put a pin on it. Okay, so that's the Franklin flower. Okay, so let's start. If you have any questions throughout, you can go ahead and ask me. So, but I am gonna go ahead and start adding, and I'll fold more ribbon on the way, so they're gonna go in together like that, right? So just start anywhere. So I did cut 8 each of the 4 colors. So I'll be alternating it on the 2nd row, the 3rd row, and the 4th. I'm not sure about the 5th. I don't think we'll be using the 5th as the because the sign is a little bit is big. Is an 8-inch sign. Okay, hi Cami, how are you? Welcome everyone, thanks for joining. So that's how they'll all look when you put them in there. See the pointed tip on the 1.5 inch ribbon. So I thought I'd put this in there, right, with the next one. Okay, so you can put that in there to make it easier, and then put a clip on that so it'll hold. So you can get the next ribbon ready. This is ready. So there's the ribbon. I'm just gonna slip it in there with the petal. Actually, no, I'll do it this way. It's better to go this way for me. So I put about, you know, a thumb's width in there just to hold everything in there so nothing will slip out. Hi Randall, how are you? Hello, how's the kids? How's the wife? Hey Don, how are you? I've never seen that before. Very pretty. Yes, it's called the Franklin flower. So I thought these fall colors would look good with the sign again, which is this one. So it has a lot of sunflowers on it. So there's a lot of sunflower ribbon on here, and I have a lot of that laying around. So I wanted to put it in good use. So I thought that this would be a good, you know, project for my ribbon, because I'm a hoarder too. Okay, family is doing great. Awesome. So this one is gonna go in with the petal again, right? So I'm trying to go with the fall orange neutral theme color kind of color as the sign is like that, and when I'm just trying to follow that those colors. So, oops, but I'm not gonna put that in there. No, no, no. I'm sorry. Oh no! I was just talking away and reading the comments here. So we'll just put that aside. Well, I'm putting the green in there now, not the. Am I? Yes. Yes, I am. I guess it doesn't really matter because they're all beige, like green and yellow and orange. So. Okay, so I'm just gonna put another zip tie in there and just start adding in the petal. Again, you can put a clip in there to hold that in place, and so it won't unfold on you while you get your ribbon ready. So I'm just gonna put that in there as well. Together, this is gonna look so good. Okay, so get that clip out of there and zip it up. See, it looks looking good already. So we can put this in there now on the next one. Okay. So the reason I used like a cheaper value mesh is because you're gonna cover it up with your ribbon anyways. So we'll mess with the ribbon a little later on. So we'll get the base now in there. So I get the ribbon ready. Again, I fold it in half. I scrunch it right there, and I flip it, and I just pin it. Get that ready for the next one. So if you have any questions, you can ask me. Actually, you know, I need that pin. I didn't mean to put it in there. So I can hold that in there. Okay. So if you have a lot of ribbon, like the 50-yard rolls are perfect for the flowers. If you have a lot of ribbon laying around, this is a good way to put your ribbon to good use. Isn't that pretty already? So cute. All right, so we're doing the green striped one here now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get this ready. And I flip it. I can just put it like that and it'll stay. I'll put this in there. And the ribbon in there. And zip it up. Okay. So the green, just this one. So I usually just I'm just gonna go ahead and put these together like that, but I just showed you how you can, if you're gonna make one something like this. I just showed you how it's easy to use clips, but I just usually go ahead and stick them in there together without the clips. So yes, so the orange, so I don't want to get mixed up. So again, you need 8 each of the 1.5 ribbon for this flower. Okay, get that ready. I'll put that in there. Again, a thumb's width in there. And I'll zip it up. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so the base. So I don't want to get mixed up with my ribbon here, so I have to keep checking which one goes in on the next one. Okay. So how is everybody? So what are you up to? What are you doing? So are we scrolling here? Ooh, did I miss anybody's comment? No. Okay, so keep on with this. So the green strip. So I'm just gonna flip it like that, get it ready, and I'll get my petal and I'll slip it in there in as well with the ribbon. So again, these ribbon are cut at 14 inches, and I'm using this petal is called a star flower petal. So again, I'll show you how I cut the ribbon. So I just fold it in half. I'm just going to fold it in half again, or you can just cut them up together. But I find that when I do one at a time, they cut a little bit neater. So that's the cut. Okay, so I'm just going to fold that in half, scrunch it in the middle, flip it, make sure they're both the same length, and I just slip it in with the petal. Make sure your ribbon are lined up good, and these zip tight. All right. So that's the star. So this is called the Franklin flower. I was just watching Lori's tutorials, and she had made hers with 2.5-inch ribbon and some 1.5. So she mixed them up too, so you can mix them up whatever you like. So green, so orange. Put the orange. So this is like a canvas ribbon with the raised stitch in the middle. It's actually a fall orange, so it's very pretty. Yeah, she did a 2.5-inch with 4 ribbon choices, the colors, different colors, and also she in her YouTube channel. I was just watching, trying to remember how she did it, because I did watch her when she did it. This did her White Franklin flower. So beige. So she did it with 4 ribbon, and then she did it with 2 ribbon, like alternating. the colors. So, okay, so I'm just going to put that in with the petal. Okay, so the green stripes, I'll just have to recheck and keep rechecking because I don't want to get mixed up with my, like I did the first time. So I'm just gonna pin that right there. Get my ribbon ready. Which side is this ribbon? You don't know which side, which is the right side with this one. I'll just say it's this side. Actually, yeah. Okay. Okay, so again, a thumb's width in there. I'll cut the zip ties after. So the green, so again, I'll show you how I cut it. I just put it like that together. I fold it in half. And I cut from the folded to the end, about an inch. Okay, that's the... Okay, I'll get my petal. Again, I'm putting the petal folded side down. No, I need the clip. Okay. All right. So if you have any questions, you can ask me, or if you, whatever. It's all right. So again, I'm just gonna scrunch it. I'll flip them like that, and I'll try to line them up, and then I'll put it in the zip tie with the petal. Zip it up. Okay, so this one, so the orange one now. That's the last, this is the last one for row 2. Okay, I'll get a petal. Actually, I need to borrow this one. Okay, here we go. All right, put the ribbon in there. Oop, that's a tough one. Some of these zip ties I can't close with my hand, so I have to get my needle nose pliers to close them up. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the tails, and we'll go on to the next row, which is row 3. So we do need 8 in there. This is garbage. We need 8. So 4 each for row 3 of the colors. 4 each? No, 2 each. What am I saying? Okay. So I did go ahead and preload everything. So I did go and load up the regular holes. I didn't use the serred holes like the ones in the middle here, but you can if you want to, but we'll see what it looks like, but I don't think we need to. All right, so again, so this is the front, so I'm just gonna try not to put this like the same color in with like that, so I'm just gonna watch here what I do. So we'll start with the orange right here, and then I'll just work like that. We'll see what happens after. So I'll just start with the orange one right here. So they don't clash together, right? They don't same color won't be going on this on the. You know what I mean. I lost my words there. Okay, so again, thumb's width in there. See? So these are separate, so I'm just making sure that they're not, you know, falling behind each other. Same color. So the orange, I'll do the base. I don't think we'll need the, we'll see if we need the serred holes, but let's just do this first. So again, fold it in half, and I'm just gonna scrunch this and flip it. Just put it in there with the petal. Okay, it's gonna look good. So this color now, the green stripe one. I like this already. Oh, I need that pin. Get back here. All right, so I'll just put that in there. And now fold this up. This flower is a little bit bigger, getting bigger. So I'll show you how I fold the petal here when I get done with the other ones there. Okay. So I'm starting to like that. Oh, I'll put that in there, put the pin in there. So again, I'll cut this up together, fold it in half again, and I'll cut it from here in an angle. Okay. Are we saying something? Because if you are, I'm sorry, I didn't see. Oh, hi Donna, how are you? Hi Debbie. Thank you. I'm glad to be back on too. Like I was busy yesterday. We went to a pilgrimage, so I was busy. I wasn't in my hometown, so that's why I wasn't on yesterday. So I made it a point to come on today though. Hi Judy. That's all right. I'm good. I'm good. I'm feeling good. How are you? Hi Sharota. I'm great. Thank you. So orange. Let's do the orange. So we're doing a Franklin flower using the star flower petal and also 1.5 inch ribbon cut at 14 inches. So I'm thinking we need 32. I cut 32 of the I cut 32 pieces of 10-inch mesh. But I'm not sure how many we'll need here. So green, orange. Okay. Oh, I got it ready over here. All right. So I'm just gonna put that in there. Okay. About a thumb's width in there. So I'm glad you guys can join me today. I'm so happy, you guys. I hope everybody's feeling good today. Yeah. So the base. So again, I'm just telling myself which color to put on here out loud so I won't get mixed up. So, oh, boy, the phone is ringing upstairs a lot. Okay. All right. And this is a large flower board, large board. It's not called a flower board anymore because it's not used only for flowers. It can be used for other types of wreaths as well. So, so stripe. We'll get that one ready. Okay, so I'll get a petal. Put that in there. We're on row 3. I didn't do row 1 because Lori's tutorial, I watched it and she didn't do row 1, so I'm just doing the same thing here. Okay. So I hope my internet is good here because it is pretty windy here, and when it's windy like this, it gets my internet just doesn't work really good. So the stripe one, so the green. Okay, so we'll cut the green again together and half it right again, and I'm just gonna cut from here right in the middle here up to here and here at a slant. Okay, like that. So I'm just gonna put them in half. I like this flower, it's so very fall looking. Okay, so I'm just gonna, so we'll mess with the ribbon right after. Usually when I hang up my wreaths, that's when for pictures, that's when I get my ribbon all up and fluffy and happy and all that. So let's cut off the zip tie tails. Make sure you don't cut off your ribbon or your mesh. Okay. All right. Okay, okie dokie. So that was row 3 we just finished. So we're gonna do row 4. The zip ties are on there's 8 zip ties on there, so I'm not doing any seared holes, I think, but yeah. So let's make 8 petals here first before we get started with adding them in there. Okay, so here we go. I just like to do this. Okay, so 10 by 10 cut mesh. It doesn't have to be real good mesh if you're gonna do this kind of flower, because you're gonna cover most of it up anyways, but it's up to you. So this is 10 by 10, so it's curved side up again, so I'm just gonna turn it into a diamond, which is like that, right? And I'm gonna take this and put it over like that. Most all of the flowers are started, so I'm just gonna stretch it right in the middle. You don't really have to, but I do, so I'm just gonna fold it over like that. Get that shape, right? And I'm just gonna take this and do the same thing, fold it over and scrunch right in the middle, right under these elbows, I call them. That's where I scrunch. Okay, and I clip it. So we'll do the other 7 here. I'm just gonna turn it around and scrunch from here to here. And I clip it. Ready? Okay. Again, if my internet just, doesn't work much, it's pretty windy outside here. It's raining and it's windy and it's raining. So I didn't heat seal this mess. I cut it with a rotary cutter. You're not gonna see the cut edges anyways, because they're gonna be folded down mostly, and yeah. Okay, so we'll do 4 more here. I hope you're seeing this all right. So if you have all those ribbon that you like, that you love, and you want to sew them off, this is a good way to do that. Especially if you have 50-yard rolls laying around, this is a great flower. Okay, so this is the last petal we're gonna fold, I think, and then we'll start putting them. I'll cut the tails off, and we'll. I wonder if I should cut the tails off, cause when I put them in here, right, and at the sign, the tails will all be in the middle, right? But I think we need to do serred holes here because the board will show. So I'm gonna add zip ties and cut more ribbon. Let's see. Let's do 1 here. But I need to cut these first. Okay. I'll cut off the tails here. I'm just eyeballing it. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is check so the ribbon won't be in together. I'm gonna cut this first. Again, I'm gonna fold it like that. Cut it from the folded to the about 1 inch off. That's how. You can go pointier if you want. So okay. So I'm just gonna start here. Oh, yeah, I'll start here where I put the what do you call this, serred hole zip tie in. I'll start there, so we'll see how much it'll cover the board or not, if we need the serred hole zip tie in there. So we did an orange one. We started with an orange. I'm thinking. So we'll do this one here now. Yeah, we'll do this one. I just don't want them, the same ribbon to be, right above from each other. So that's why I'm just, thinking there for a bit. So again, I need to cut this one. So again, I'm putting the petals folded side down. So we'll put, if I put one in there. So this is the serred hole zip tie here. I'm just trying to think if we need, I think we need just to cover. So, because if I put it here and I put the sign in there, will I see the board? Let's see. This is what I mean right here. Let's try it. Let's just go ahead and not use the serred hold zip tie and see what it looks like. If we can still see the board, we'll add the other ones in there. So this one. So I did cut this one. All right. So again, I'm just gonna put that in half. So I didn't watch this part of Laura's tutorial, so I'm not sure. Sorry. I should have. but then I just wanted to figure it out myself, so that's why I didn't watch all of it. Okay. So I'm not using the serred hold zip tie here. But I think it'll cover it up real good. Okay, so I'm just gonna, all right, so an orange one now. Okay, so we'll see here, we'll see if we need serred holes. Excuse me. So again, the orange, so the base for the next one now. Okay. Base. So you guys saying something, or are you just watching quietly? It's always good, because I hope the reason why I come on here again, the reason why I come on to do lives is just to be with, actually that's a little crooked, just to be with you all, visit, and you know, maybe inspire some of you all to give you ideas and what you can do with the boards. So not the boards, but the boards. So this one. I'm just here to inspire for now. Oops, oh goodness, I almost closed the zip tie. All right. Oh, it's gonna be pretty. So we do this one now. Okay. So get my ribbon ready, get my petal in there, put a clip in there to hold it, get my ribbon, and we put it in together. Wouldn't this look good with a Halloween colors? I gotta try that. Okay, again, get my petal. Can't see through the board. Nope, we can't. That's good. So orange one. So I don't know if we need anything in the middle. We'll see. So maybe we'll need a couple of poofs in there for so the sign won't sink in. Because if I put the sign on top, the ribbon will be squashed, and I don't want them to be squashed, so we'll see. Okay, last petal, I think. Okay, we need the clip. And we'll put this last ribbon in there. Okay. Okay, so I'll just cut off the tails here, zip tie tails, and we'll see. So I'll put my sign. I'll put my sign right up against it to see if we see the board or not. So no, you can't. It's actually perfect. Actually, no, you can see the board a little bit. Or is it crooked? I think it's crooked. Yeah, but if we put the ribbon, spread it apart. No, it's good. So you don't need the third holes. All right, so let's add a couple of, I'm just gonna add a couple of, what do you call those, ruffles in there. So the sign will sit good. So the sign won't sink in. So I'm just gonna put 2 ruffles probably, and you don't have to do this part, but I want to, because I'm gonna leave the zip ties open. So I did have some left here, so I'm just gonna cut 2 10" quickly. 2 10". So 10". So there was 32 petals that I put in there, so yeah, this is it had these extra ones, so 34 petals, 34 10" cut mesh. So I'm just gonna, what am I gonna do here? I said ruffles, so I'm just gonna do a fold over one here. Yeah, I'm just gonna half it, and then just scrunch it. And I'll just put it in the zip tie. Because so this way I think the sign will sit. But I don't like the way that looks. Yeah, but yeah. Maybe this way is better. Sorry. I'm just gonna half it, and I'm just gonna scrunch. This way is better. So we just need the sign to sit on just on top. So this way I won't cover up the ribbon, because I just need a little bit, not too much. See? You see that? So I just need just that little piece in there, just so the sign will sit. And how I folded that mesh is, I just I just take a 10 by 10 and I just fold it in half, right? And I just scrunch from here to here. So that's going to be a little sitting spot for our sign. I'll probably have enough with 2 more, but I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if the sign will sit good. Cut those off. Okay, so I just need the sign to sit just a little above. Okay, that's good. So I'm just gonna add the sign. So there's these 2 holes right in the middle, right? Oops. That's where I'm gonna put my pipe cleaner for the sign. Again, this sign came from CreeAtions.com. Got it a while back. So I did put a cable mount in there as well with a Gorilla Glue and an E6000 glue. Okay. Find those 2 holes. All right. So make sure, I'm gonna have to make sure, you know what, I forgot. I gotta check my hanging holes. They're up here, so my sign won't be crooked. Okay. Here we go. For real this time. Adding the sign in there. Getting the other one in there as well. All right. Okay, we got it. All right, where's my hanging holes? They're up here, so here we go. Okay, see how the sign is sitting nicely on top now without squishing the ribbon? That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. See, look at that. I love it. And so I'm just gonna fluff up the ribbon. Okay, so I'm just gonna add in my hanging zip tie now. We don't need to see that. All right. All right. And then we'll call this one done. Okay. So I see a fray over here. Okay. So there we go. That's it, y'all. That's all I got. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. So I'll lift the camera up here a little bit. How all right, Linda. Thank you, Cami. So again, there's the flower. Again, this is called the Franklin flower. I did use 32 of the star flower petals and 8 each of the 4 1.5 inch ribbon, and as well as 2 extra, it's an option, so 2 extra mesh for the middle. And this sign came from Personally Yours, CreeAtions.com. I would have used the Unique in the Creek, sign with this, but they haven't arrived yet, so I'll probably be making another one. So there's the back. So I just cut off the pipe cleaner, tucked it in there, and I'm just gonna hot glue it. So thankful. It says thankful. So isn't that pretty? So if you like it, if you like this video, thank you for joining me. You all have a good day, and I'll see you again soon. Hopefully I'll come on tomorrow with a different flower. And again, thank you all for joining, and you have a good evening, and I'll see you soon. Bye. If you have any questions regarding this, just PM me and we can talk. All right? Thanks again. Bye, you all.